If you want to see how we truck bed coated my wife's CRV bumpers and side trims, then sit tight because we have a video for you. Hey everyone, in today's video, me and Casey will be painting the trims on my wife's pink CRV, which we painted in previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos yet, please give them a view. But down in the link in the description of us sanding, painting, and wet sanding and buffing this spray can painted CRV. And we are going to be using the truck bed coating from Rustoleum. It's basically like Rhino liner. Now it does require to either be rolled on or you have the air system, which you can buy this Rhino liner gun or a duplicolors gun, but I don't even remember the brand. But it's about 40-50 bucks at O'Reilly's. I've used it many times for different Rhino lining paint jobs or truck bed coating. We're going to be doing this as opposed to just heating the trims and restoring them, because there is some damage on them, and this will hide the damage fairly well, and it'll be more resistant to rock chips and so on. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing taped up, and we're going to get ready to paint it. So sit tight. Before we get started on the CRV, I wanted to personally thank everyone who's been buying merchandise. If you want a shirt, they're $20, or a hoodie is $25. There will be a link below to my PayPal where you can purchase them. In the transaction, you have to leave me where I need to ship it to, what size, and that's basically it. Without your guys' help in buying merchandise, this video wouldn't have been possible. So I just wanted to personally thank you guys. Definitely keep liking my videos and sharing them. It helps the channel a lot, and we are growing because of you. So I just wanted to stop and say thank you. Alright, so we got it all taped and papered up, as you can see. We're going to have to take some 80 grit sandpaper and scuff up all the plastics. You don't want to go too far, but just scuff it up really well and make sure to get all the plastics well. Then we'll wipe it down with some acetone or alcohol. It's up to you what you use. But then we'll go ahead and hit it with the truck bed coating, and we'll get started doing that. Alright, so when it comes to this, you're going to want to have the paint shaken. You can stir it with a paint stirrer. That would work too. We already had it shaken. So we're going to go ahead and pop off this lid. If you know how to use this, then I guess you could just skip forward a little bit. But basically, you just pop this lid off here, like these. And then you shove this metal piece on. Tap it on there like that. This can work with a smaller compressor. You only need 20 to 35 psi. Make sure that you have well ventilated area. We actually have a filter up in this air filtration unit here, and we're going to have these doors open. At least one of them will be cracked, the other one will be fully open with a fan blowing out. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all started, and we'll turn that stuff on. Right, as you can see, we got the one door cracked for airflow, and then the other one is completely open. We decided not to turn the air filtration on. There's plenty of airflow in here. I will have my mask on. Casey has his mask on. So we're going to go ahead and start shooting this. I showed you how to do this part already. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so as you can see, it has a pretty decent rough texture. On this pass, the second coat, I'm going to turn the PSI up a little bit in the gun, just to kind of lay it a little smoother. So I'm only doing 2 coats total, so I'm going to get started on this second coat. Alright, so I took the lid off of the container so I could clean the lid and put the original one back on. And you can see that there's still quite a bit left, and that was 2 really thick coats. So yeah, it doesn't take a lot to do this. So if you wanted to do an entire car, a gallon would be more than plenty to do a couple coats. Alright, as you can see, we got some overspray right here from the Rhino liner, and with a normal spray can paint job, you wouldn't be able to typically do this, but we have some brake clean. We're just going to spray it on the rag and show you that it comes right off. Now that's because we have the 2K clear. If we didn't have that, it would have eaten the paint. Alright, me and Casey got it finished. We took all the tape and paper off of it, and it turned out really awesome. It has a perfect satin finish to it. It's not too rough textured, but it has that rough texture. It looks really cool. This is very durable paint, so you shouldn't have to worry about chipping as long as you sanded it properly. Now, I do recommend when spraying this out of the gun to use about 80 to 90 psi. I know earlier I said 25 to 35. That's just what it recommends. We had it that low and it just didn't work good. So it has that really nice finish though, and it'll look really good and it'll be very durable. Now we are considering painting the entire lower half from right here down in this Rhino liner, but I'll have to ask my wife whenever I get home. I just think it would look better. It'll match the bumpers. See, it's kind of just a void there. But I wanted to thank you guys for all the shares and likes. Like the video if you think this was a pretty good little video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, and for my current subscribers, make sure that bell notification is turned on so you get notified every time we have a new upload. And if you guys want to, donate with the link below. There will be links in the description linking to when I painted this and my Honda Pilot and a bunch of other stuff. So definitely check it out, and God bless.